Okay, so you're in Babylon in the time of Ezekiel, and you're working for Babylonians, and you can work for any Babylonian you want to, any days of the week you want to, including the Sabbath, including the first day to the sixth day. Do you work on the Sabbath? Of course, the answer is no, because in Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 11, we see that the Most High sent Ezekiel to the people, and he told Ezekiel to tell the people to obey my voice in this Babylonian captivity. Obey my voice. So what did they do? They obeyed his voice. Now, right now, people are committing adultery, homosexuality, working on the Shabbat. And according to the Torah, the Torah, these crimes receive the same punishment. So if you won't commit adultery, if you won't commit homosexuality, how is it that you think that it's okay to do another crime in captivity that's also that also deserves the death penalty? The death penalty was given for adulterers, for homosexuals, and for people that broke the Shabbat, that broke the Sabbath, that worked on the Sabbath. So here we are in these modern times, and we're thinking that it's okay to work on the Shabbat because we're in captivity. Well, guess what? You don't have to work on the Sabbath if you don't want to work on the Sabbath. You can get a part-time job. You can lower your bills. You can get a smaller apartment. You can get a smaller house. You can get a smaller vehicle. You can lessen your bills. You don't have to try to disobey the commandments of the Most High so you can maintain your standard of living. The scriptures tell us that it's better for a poor man to live in a small cottage than for you to live in another man's house with delicate fare. All right, so it's better for you to be poor and to be barely making it, but it's your own, than for you to be surviving off of what belongs to someone else. So let's flip that around. Is it better for me to prosper in America, to prosper in Belize, to prosper in Mexico, and break the laws that the Creator gave us? Or is it better for me to stay poor, broke, dirt broke, and be obedient to Him? All right, I believe it was Paul in Philippians that said he knows how to be brought low, abased, and he knows how to be brought high. He knows how to abound, and he knows how to have less. Then he said he can do all things through the Messiah that strengthens him. So be encouraged. You don't have to work on the Shabbat for money to break the commandments. You don't have to do that. You've been taught that you have to. You have to be willing to pay the price, no matter what it is, of obedience to the Creator. You have no excuse. You have no reason to disobey Him that He's going to accept. Okay, your soul is on the line. He told Moses that these words are forever. His son said, do not think that I'm coming to change the law. Whoever teaches men to break the laws, all right, is going to be least in the kingdom. The Father said, do not add to my law and do not take away from my law. We were put in captivity, okay, because we broke the laws and the commandments of the Most High. All right, we were put in captivity because we broke the commandments of the Most High. All right, so now we have to obey Him no matter what it costs us. If you're not ready to obey Him with everything that you have, if you're not ready to obey Him no matter what it costs you, you're in the wrong line of work, buddy. I'm going to tell you right now. You're in the wrong business. If you're not ready to give the Messiah and His Father everything you have to gain what they have for you, if you're not ready to lose all for the Messiah, then you're just talking the talk, but you're not ready to walk the walk. But we can encourage each other. I hope these words bring you encouragement to know that you can walk the walk and you can talk the talk. There's no excuse. No matter what the price is, be willing to pay it. Don't serve the Most High. Don't obey Him when it's convenient for you, when you have nothing to lose. Don't do that. Serve Him no matter what it costs you. Because if you're serving Him and you might lose something, then you say, well, I'm going to lose something, so I'm not serving Him. You know what that means? You're not serving Him and loving Him with all your heart, all your soul, and all your might. So you're really none of His. Because if you love Him, He said to keep my commandments. He didn't say keep my commandments, but when you're in captivity, I'm going to let you slide. He didn't say that. That's a man-made rule. He never said that. Yeah, we're under grace, but grace is for when I don't know or when I slip up and do it on accident. Grace is not for when I keep continually meditating on sinning and breaking his laws, and then I go back and keep breaking it, disobedience. That's not grace anymore. That's abuse. You understand? So you have to obey and keep his commandments and be encouraged. You can do it. Be ready to pay whatever the price is. And if it costs you, if you got to get a 1-bedroom apartment from a 4-bedroom house, that's the price you're going to have to pay. Look at what you're going to receive as your reward for obeying what your father told you to do. Be encouraged. Be strong. Don't believe the hype. Shalom Lakam.